I've been getting an onslaught of requests for aviation cards. So I aim to please, going for it. This is a painting that my friend from high school did of Alberto Santos-Dumont, who was an aviation pioneer in Paris around the turn of the 20th century. He used to fly his own lighter-than-air craft around Paris and park it at eateries and things like that. So he had his own personal flying machine that he would use on occasion to get places in Paris around the turn of the century. And he used to fly around the Eiffel Tower with people cheering him on. There's a book about him called Wings of Madness. Here is a card from 1901. Can I get that in focus? There we go. There we go. So we get that in focus. So this is Alberto Santos Dumont. So he's Brazilian. He was born in Brazil on a coffee plantation, so he was wealthy. He used to fix the machinery on the coffee plantation, and his passion in life was aviation. And he built his own heavier-than-air flying machine. And so that is documented in a card from 1910. So this is a card from 1910. And over here in the corner here, you can see Demoiselle by Santos-Dumont. And some other aviation pioneers. I'll show you the other cards in the set. So here are I think I always get the name wrong if they're dirigibles or dirigibles. They're the lighter than air flying machines. This is so crazy. So figure around the late 1800s, very early 1900s. They had flying machines that were lighter than air flying machines. So look at this huge thing. And then you can see like the little boats on the bottom. So there's a huge thing just to carry those couple little boats on the bottom. They're not actually boats, but they look like it. And then here is another. These cards are all from 1910, and they're Liebig. It's the Liebig company, which is, if you saw the video I did about Ted Williams, the 1951 Italian Ted Williams card, that was also Liebig. And it seems like, I think that they're like sort of like bouillon. I think like a bouillon cube or a meat paste or something. Here's another one. This is pretty cool. And here we have another one. And then maybe most significantly for most people is the Wright brothers. So this is the Wright brothers flying, being cheered on with an automobile. And this is a card from 1910, I believe. So I don't know if there are any earlier cards depicting the Wright brothers' flights. I've looked it up, and I couldn't find anything on it. But I also didn't find this card when I looked it up. So I thought that was pretty cool. I was motivated by Alberto Santos-Dumont in this painting. So that here we have him flying around Paris in his lighter than air. This would have been the contraption that he used to fly his own kind of personal flying machine that he would actually park with the stagecoaches as he would go to an eatery. I thought that was like just about the coolest thing I'd ever heard of. If you haven't heard about Alberto Santos-Dumont,
there is Santos-Dumont, probably terrified at the flight controls. And so he gives it full throttle while people hold back the wings and then they let go.
With officials from the Aero Club de France looking on, Santos begins his takeoff roll. And then it happens. He is airborne. The 14 Beast travels 722 feet in 21.2 seconds and achieves a height of 15 feet.